The success rate of major change initiatives is quite low. It's actually 54% of all change initiatives are successful. It's a very low number. The top reason change initiatives fail is something we call change fatigue. It means too many change initiatives without prioritization. The second reason is the CEO and his or her top team are just dictating what should change. What is this change program about? That actually doesn't work very often. The organization can become quite passive aggressive and wait until that CEO or executive team turns over before they actually enact the change. The biggest mistake change managers make is thinking that communications is the same as engagement. Very different, and both are incredibly important. The impact of poor organizational change management is actually threefold. First, the obvious one, you don't achieve the results, the transformation expected. Second, you've wasted a lot of resources, time, people, money. And lastly, and maybe most importantly, you're typically left with diminished morale. The other thing that change managers do is believe that communications, maybe some training, and changing reward systems is enough to move an organization to a new place, and it's not. Culture is critical to the success of change management programs. Most change programs deal very effectively with the formal aspects of an organization. This could be decision rights, process flows, structure, performance management system. But the definition of culture is how things get done around here. And that is as much influenced by the formal aspects as it is from how someone thinks, believes, acts, and feels. So you have to deal with the cultural aspect or you won't impact the change in the way you want. Change managers should address culture by first focusing on the cultural strengths. What is in the culture that could actually help you feel proud about what you need to do in front of you? Use that. It's an asset in your organization that's rarely used. Second, you need to unleash the power of what we call special forces. They're the informal leaders in your organization. Sometimes they have a position in management, sometimes they don't. But those people in the organization that are trusted, that motivate, that instill pride in everything you do. Lastly, you need to create an environment in the organization that we call coherent. That means if you're any one employee in the organization, every signal that the organization sends you, whether it's from your manager, it's from an email, it's from a speech, it's from a town hall, create coherence. I get it. I know what I need to do to make this happen. And nobody's sending me a message that says don't do it that way. The ideal change management team should have multiple entities engaged. First and foremost is the CEO and his or her executive leadership team. They not only need to understand the change program, they need to start acting in different ways that's very visible to the rest of the organization. You also need the middle managers, respected middle managers. Again, showing that they themselves are going to do things differently. And that because before you can ask your team to do that, you need to be able to walk in those shoes. And it's critical to engage the front line. Team members, supervisors, typically the face to your customers, incredibly important that they're part of this change team. And lastly, and very importantly, are the culture and change experts in your organization. They need to be there to be the counselors, to ensure the program happens, and to give that expert advice.